the stables, right? This is like after your 2 or so days of downtime, where you got the curing done and all that. Eilcyn, you suddenly hear a very loud bang from across the hall where Eadwig's room would be, and you wake up from that.
Okay.
And
I.
as you look over in
Mhm.
that direction, you see a note hanging on your door.
Okay. I walk up to the door. First, I'm gonna have a look. Is there are there big letters on the note, or is it just small note?
Uh, let's say there's big letters on it.
Okay.
It reads, "Why is everyone so tired on April 1st?"
God damn it.
No.
I still go get a look.
You try to open the door,
Yes.
it's locked.
God damn it. I. Ah, I try. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do a Zart.
It's so hilarious how you guys in your own house are immediately like, "I'm gonna use something to open this damn door."
Yes, I
It's
will.
your house.
Hey, I have a key. But the key is also outside, I think.
Yeah, the key is gone as well.
Hmm. Wait, hang on.
So
Can
you
I
try
jump out of
to
the window?
there. Do the windows open, Eadwig?
More
Or are
than
they just
likely.
solid panes? Uh, Let me see what kind of windows your room has. They are very small. Um,
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably get stuck halfway out.
God
yeah, you
damn it.
could
I'm gonna try it. I'm
force.
gonna try it either way.
So you're leaving the note on there. You're gonna like jump out the window.
Well, I'm gonna take the note with me.
Okay. You you take the note off the door, and
Hmm.
as you're taking it, you see something is also written on the backside.
Hey.
It reads, "Because they've just finished a long march." And then under that, it says, "Look
What?
under
What?
your bed."
No. Mm.
Okay. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Because what? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna look under my bed.
You spot your keys and your thief's tools. If you, I think you had to set.
I think so. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I know, but when they joined separately, I could do it, but then he
Mm-hmm.
didn't talk, so it kind of ruined that fun part. But it's okay. I trust him to not meta game.
Mm.
So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna take my
spot.
key. I'm gonna try to take my keys.
Yeah, you take your keys. You open your door, and you see Eadwig standing there in the doorway, looking not so happy.
He's just looking. He just looks tired and is on his way downstairs already, more than likely.
You too?
So
Yup. Someone locked the door. I had to use a spell to open it.
God damn it. Zart!
all right,
Exactly.
1 second. Ollin, we cut to you in the stables. You hear
Yes.
a loud bang, and then you're like half asleep because it's not as loud for you since you're in the building. Then you hear the shouting of Zart, where are you, Zart? And you are awake. And on the stable doors, like the closest to where you usually sleep, there's a note as well.
note.
What's the best day of the year to monkey around with your friends?
Now you're giving the druid ideas.
April 1st.
April Fool's Days, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you figured it out, Ollin, but now what? Both doors are locked.
I can see outside, I guess.
No, they're like solid wooden doors.
Yeah, but the table has got to have some windows somewhere.
There's no windows in the stable.
Who the fuck? Okay.
Usually
I
we
don't
keep
know
the doors
why.
open.
Usually those doors are open, but there are no windows in the stables, which just makes it so hilarious.
What am I going to do? Of budget.
Ollin is also so not a person that would take the note of that door.
Nah. How much damage can I do? Fact is that I'm already considering budgets.
What is that AC?
Wee.
Okay. So
All
what
in-
are you trying to do?
Ollin well shapes into a bear and tries to maul down the door.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and do your attack as your bear. Because objects also have an AC and hit points. So. I don't know. How do you say that you miss an object? Like. So you
Yeah.
okay? So it's not like it dodges or you miss. It's just you paw at it, and because you think of like, I don't want Eadwig to be mad. You're just too careful where you don't deal any damage to the door.
Read the door. You read the note on while doing that, or
Yeah.
Yes, he shreds the note.
Okay. Also, I have multi-attack.
Go ahead. That hits.
Now he turned mad.
You start to see some like slashes appear in the door like a few more times and you're out. The guys in the house, you guys suddenly hear a loud roar from over at the horses and then like scratching on wood.
fuck.
Did he
I'm gonna
capture
have to use
Alpha
this.
as well? God damn
I'm
it!
gonna have to let Ollin out using another spell.
Wait. Oh, it's Ollin. Okay.
Eilcyn, you have your keys back,
I
so you
can-
can just go
yeah,
open.
I can- I can open it with my keys, my friend.
Where did you find your keys?
Under my bed, like the note said.
Like the note said. Oh, of course it did.
Oh, so you didn't turn your no... Oh, Eadwig.
Right, so
Whoops.
Ollin, you are trying to bite at this
nail.
door, and your teeth like pierce your own lip in bear form. So now you're just sitting there, really
He's even-
sad.
He's
that you're
even
being
more
bested
pissed
by
off.
a door.
You're gonna let the Ollin out, and I'll go find my keys.
Fine.
Well, since
Alright.
no one body has come in yet.
This, I'm now walking towards the stables.
Okay,
Zart is gonna pay for that door.
Ollin, you have like big gashes in the door, and then suddenly, Eilcyn, you open the door, and right in front of you is a bear that's about to maul at the door that you just opened. Roll me a dex save.
God damn it. Oh.
This got so much on hand.
Alright.
Mm.
Ollin, roll me an attack with your claws.
God damn it. God damn it.
Eilcyn, you
He
take
misses
9
a
slashing.
door.
So as Ollin is trying to maul at the door once again, Eilcyn opens the door and he just get caught by the slash, getting 9 slashing damage.
God damn it. Ollin. Do I see the shredded paper somewhere of the note?
At this point, you see some like white specks on the floor beneath the bear.
Confetti.
Why?
Yeah.
You could have just read the note. I don't know where your keys are. Do you have any? Because you're not wearing any, and you never wear yours. You always wait for us. God
I
damn it.
read the notes and it just had a joke.
On the back it said where your keys were. Why doesn't anybody read these days?
Ollin, you have like your sleeping bag which you sleep in with the hay. It's under your pillow or whatever, because that's what's drawn there.
Says the man that was about to crawl out of his window.
So yeah, at the end of last session, me and Zart, I realized that it was April Fool's Day, so I told Apke, I give you a mission, pull an April Fool pranks on the rest of you guys. He rolled stealth and sleight of hand and beat all of your passive perceptions. Barely. Like,
Okay.
2 or 1 above your passive almost every time, so it was like really on the edge. But yeah, you're all awake now. Zart, where are you hiding?
I'm honestly, I'm probably just in grabbing my breakfast and just having a laugh.
Yeah. So let's say you're in the kitchen having a chat with Carol while you hear all this.
Yeah.
The
mayhem
moment
going on.
I pass the kitchen to go to the stables, I'm like rolling my eyes and sighing very loudly. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
As Eilcyn passed, I basically, good morning!
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
run
yeah.
on my face.
Yes. Good morning.
All right. Quick 5-minute like RP break because I realized my water bowl is empty.
Did he say his water bowl or his water bottle?
Bottle.
Yes.
Water bowl of his cat.
I was just thinking he's a druid.
Another one.
No. Can he change into an owl bear now?
Isn't there a subclass of druid that can do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Druid.
Not a beast.
Moon, maybe? Circle of the Moon?
Don't know.
Maybe. I remember seeing pieces in an online game where there was a druid that even turned into a planetar, which I thought was really fucking weird.
You have like true polymorph and stuff like that that allows that, but you have to be very high level. Right.
They'll be very
So-
high level in the movie then.
Or they just bend the rules to make it a fun movie.
Yeah, could be.
So yeah, you guys, this was the day you were supposed to leave. You got the word from Sheldon that you needed to go to the capital to go collect the payment. Eilcyn already prepaid it, so you guys just have to go collect the money for Eilcyn now.
Also, a quick question: does that mean that we had 2 days extra in meanwhile to fill?
You already filled those days. You marked off your downtime days for that already and finished yours scribing last time. And
Then
the
I'm
other
going
guys
to reset that
most did it.
progress and invest again for the next time. So I'm going to reset the progress to 0. Invest the money to do that again.
Oh,
Is that
also,
alright?
I on the Discord I said how much everybody got.
In the planning.
So-
The magic items I added the gold and arrows and stuff you have to add yourself.
Oh, okay, so we still have to do that.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
do that yet.
So the capital all of you guys know the name of the capital, but if you want, you can roll me a history check to see if you remember any extra details about that city.
Does it have a funny name?
Just just roll your rolls first.
Okay, history, yeah? Here I go.
Yeah. Basically, this is to see if anybody rolls a natural 20 so I can exposition some stuff.
Oh, so history roll? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was adding the the gold.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Since I probably had time to go and visit. Ooh dear, visit Percival to get rid of those scrolls.
Yeah,
Could I have bought something in the meanwhile, real quick?
sure. You had 2
Spell,
downtime days, so.
spell component of ruby dust, 50 gold's worth.
Um, you would find some at Percival, and the rest you could have gotten from Sheldon. Um,
Thank you.
Sheldon has also random stuff that's used for spell components laying around.
Then the perfect time to do something would have been while Eilcyn went to the stables to release Ollin.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have gone into Eilcyn's room and done something in the meanwhile?
Sure.
Alright.
You're the only one upstairs at that moment.
Alright, and after that I go downstairs. I'll text you what I did.
Alright, just PM me on Discord and let me know. Okay. I still need the history check from Eadwig.
Right. Character sheet. Attributes. History. Where is history? There it is.
Alright. Zart. You thought Eglalos was the capital.
Of course,
Ollin.
was the capital. What do
Ollin.
you think?
Ollin. You know there was a capital somewhere that was quite a bit bigger than Eglalos, but like, you guys never really cared about the big cities, so you're like, you know it exists, but that's like a bit it. Eilcyn and Eadwig, you guys know where it is and what it's called. No, Ollin, you would know also its name. You would just not know its location. It's called Strixon.
Damn.
You guys definitely gonna find a way to make fun of it.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm
not even gonna
checking.
give up.
I'm checking.
What are you looking through?
And let me just show you guys real quick. It's all the way up here.
Okay.
No, wrong one.
That's it.
This was the one.
That's Stonewood.
Alright, so you know, this was the day that you guys decided you would leave for the capital. So, do you guys start heading to Strixon? Which I need to look how many days of travel that would be.
I guess so.
Why we not doing. So you can pass through Eglalos going there, or to pass the other way of the mountain. It's a bit hard to measure the days because it doesn't let me put down like points unless I'm moving a token around. So let me check real quick if I do you. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So
Are we going with the horses or on foot?
I assume you guys are going by horse.
I'll be going by horse. I don't. We'd probably take the cart.
That's
Or are we
10.
riding without cart?
So if you pass by Eglalos, it takes you 1 extra day to get there. But because the cart, it's like for every 1 day you travel, it's not fully 1-to-1 with a cart. I remember it was like 3. So if every day was 3, the cart did for a cart it was only 2 or something
Yeah,
like that. I
Yeah.
yeah,
think it was.
something like that.
So
Don't
so
forget,
that would
if
have.
we want to make money, we have to. You just have to say it. I have a sanding stone now.
Mhm. Um, and you have the golden snitch where there's a button on it, which if you press, it gives the signal that you guys are okay. Um, but that is for during an adventure, and just travel you probably won't get paid for.
Boring, so we don't need that.
Unless
Uh,
we, I ask Eadwig for a full explanation of how the horses can breed and can use magic over a period of. Then I might get some. He might be talking for several hours, and we might have a episode for our good
Anyway.
friend.
So if you
You're just going
pass
to the-
above the mountain, so it's a week of travel with the cart. On foot, it would be 10 days. If you go under the mountain and pass through Eglalos, it's 7.5 days.
You guys choose. I really don't care at this point.
All the same to me.
Mm,
Yes.
I'd say
Just-
go past Aglalas, just see if there's any issues there.
Okay.
Why is this so big on this map? I was hoping for a small marker. Anyway. Okay, let's just use this then. So you guys are gonna pass through Eglalos.
I'm on Stonewood, so.
Yep.
Alright.
Hey.
Minor. So you guys are gonna pass through Eglalos, which would be 2.5 days to get there first.
And nothing happens, no?
Let me check. So it would be the no wait. So Saturday on Sunday. So we would be on Monday by noon when you arrive there. Nothing happens on that road.
Okay, so that was 2 days, right?
2.5, yes.
2.5, okay. Then I will also do...
I'm
Uh,
assuming Ollin is doing Goodberry and Create Water.
Yep. As usual.
So for this day, make
Nope.
sure you have one of each slot marked off already, since you would
Nope.
have to do that every day once.
And the third day...
You already rolled your natural one to discover it, Zart.
No, it was the 20. For the...
Okay. Oh, right. So yeah, you guys arrive in Eglalos, everything seems calm. The spire looks fully rebuilt, and you still see some toms stationed outside of the spire at the entrances.
I'm gonna make a quick assumption and say that Engelbrecht probably traveled with and probably goes back to the Spire at this point. Okay.
Yes, so
Take it like
Engelbrecht
them,
was
yeah, then.
gonna say, well, if you guys head out of town, I'll go home, and then you guys would have gone like, well, we're going to Eglalos anyway, so he travels with you guys, and then he says, I better return now, cause I've been gone a while already, and they might be mad, and if my dad finds out, you know how he gets.
Be safe.
I mean, I'm not the one out here in the wild doing crazy shit fighting werewolves.
Yeah, but that arm of yours has a tendency to potentially backfire sometimes, so be safe still.
I mean, it backfired, but it was still good, so...
Fair.
He gives you a
I'll
hug
keep it
and
that way.
then walks into the spire. And you see, as soon as he gets to the gate, they're like, there you are! We've been worried, like, we've been looking, and you spot, like, one poster which is, like, missing with his face on it.
He could have told someone. It's a bit much. Oh well. fixed, I guess.
All right. Anything else you guys do to while you're here? You know, there's somebody else here in this
Yeah,
town that you know.
visits parents.
I was like fully set that it would not surprise me if you forgot to visit your parents.
Yeah, oh, I
Uh-huh.
was thinking about rolling a die, but yeah, just going to do it.
For how silly Ollin is, I think family is still something important to him.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't think he would forget to visit his parents if he's in the town for like once in a blue moon, you know. But yeah, you're greeted warmly. Um, they seem a bit disappointed at how slow the effort is going for changing the minds of the uh, Druid Cove about, you know, helping outsiders and letting them back in.
Yeah.
You find out that they would be allowed to get back in, but they wouldn't be allowed to keep helping the town with their potions and stuff. So for them, that's like a non-starter at this point. Because like helping people is what they do. So
Wasn't that like the entire point?
Yeah. Elves are really slow to change.
Yeah. Aren't most elves.
Right.
all right, yeah. Good point.
Good point.
But you do get the feeling like they're making some progress, but it's slow. You could maybe try to visit and like try to help out and, you know, showing how much you've grown in your skills while, you know, in the wild and helping others may help. Or you can just keep adventuring or say you'll return later. It's totally up to you.
Well, are we up for a detour?
We're gonna visit the Third Reich? Cool.
Yeah, why not?
Next KKK joke gets 1d4 psychic damage. As
Well,
Eadwig's spellbook lashes out at them. Alright.
Brilliant.
So we're saying you guys are going to visit the druids?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, so this will add a day of travel to get there. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It was something like that, or they walk to get in there. So let's say you can get there by the next morning because you're with horse and car. Since it's now noon, but then you would have to leave right away.
So we're not
It'd be
staying in
more
Eglolas
interesting to
for
travel at the
a
start
little
of the
while.
day rather than through the night. Sorry?
I mean, it's not that we're staying for a, well, I'm not gonna say a long period, like a couple of hours in Eglolas, or just like visit and then go to
Maybe.
I mean, you could
Druid.
stay, leave in the morning, and make it by nightfall. No, by afternoon
Could-
the next day. But you know,
How long would
It's
this
a-
conversation with your parents have taken? Because
let's
I
say
don't
you
think.
arrived at noon and it's like now 1 or 2 p.m.
Yeah, I would actually say like Eilcyn is not gonna be at your parents' house, but is gonna walk to the guild just to check up if all is well with his sister. To see
You can
if,
see it from the badge.
yeah, but I would just want to see what if I can get loose anything from Estok on which mission she is and this kind of
I'll
thing.
probably join Eilcyn on that trip, like just walking through town and looking if I notice anything Thieves Guild related.
Okay.
Because Timon is still
Mm-hmm.
investigating.
You spot a crow out of your corner of your eye. You're not sure if it's him, but it gives you somehow like a feeling of confidence. Like, I'm gonna believe it's him and that he's still safe. Eilcyn and Zart, as you enter the tavern, in the booth where you guys started off, you see your sister sitting there with a Kenku with a big ass hammer next to him, so a maul. Ori, which you met in Sandpoint, and a small elf with wings. That's a female. And she looks kind of drunk.
My sister or the elf?
All four of them.
Okay, she's having a good time.
Responsibility is what they call that.
The elf, the small elf with wings, flies up to you and says, "You have a bad cough. Do you need some medicine?"
Hi, sis.
I'm not your sister. Why are you
Basically
calling
ignore-
me
No,
sis?
I'm totally ignoring her, and I'm like talking
Like,
straight past it.
This Zart-sized elf is flying in your face, being like, "Why are you calling me sister? What is wrong with you? I'm not your sister."
I'm not talking to you. Oh, and by the way, thanks. But no.
Okay.
I guess Eilcyn will just talk to his sister. Well,
Yes.
I'll basically ask the
Yeah.
elf, the flying elf creature thing.
It's a fairy, but
Fairy.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. The fairy creature. I basically asked like, why are you in Eglalas? I thought you were in Sandpoint.
Well, we completed the mission, and we wanted to celebrate. We
And you
hit
didn't
power rank
celebrate in
3 today.
And you didn't celebrate in Sandpoint? Like basically like because for Zart, Sandpoint is basically like
Heaven.
Well, we had to go here to turn in the quest, and then we hit power level 3, so we wanted to celebrate.
okay.
Look, and she just shoves a badge right in your face.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, you don't even have to try.
Now the question, how drunk is she?
She's drunk, but she still looks like she could throw a mean punch.
Yeah, it's not with a punch, it's basically like just like looking at the badge, oh interesting, and then start conversation again with her, but still keeping the badge and see if she notices if we leave, if she says, hey, my badge or not.
You better give that back, or I'm gonna throw you out on the street.
Oh, okay, sure, here you go, and I give back the badge. It was just, yeah.
Throw him out of the street or throw up over him?
Yes.
On the street.
Alright, so if you guys want to stay in Eglalas, you can socialize a little bit for the rest of the day and then sleep there and then leave in the morning.
Eadwig will stay at Ollin's parents with Ollin. Also, when Eilcyn coughs all the way in the Adventurers District, Eadwig sort of sits up. Did you hear that?
Alright. By evening, you hear a knocking on the door. I'm assuming that Eilcyn and Zart would have returned by evening
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
the
probably.
house. So by evening, you hear a knocking at the door.
Not my
Does
house.
someone open the door?
Not my house. Not gonna open it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm going
so-
to.
Engelbrecht is standing there.
I thought you were needed at the fucking tower. But you're out already.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be sleeping now, so I just, slipped out the window like we usually do.
Yeah. Hi. Evening.
Yeah, I just wanted to... We fought a giant werewolf,
We did.
and You guys are acting like it's the most normal thing on earth.
We had worse.
Because it kind of is these days.
I mean, we had good loot, so at least it was worth the effort.
That's one way to think about it, but it's more or less like when you're with the Adventurers Guild, these things start to become a bit,
Commonplace.
Normal?
yeah, everyday business. Just another Sunday afternoon, I guess.
So how did you get that assignment that you got placed into the guild?
Do you want to join the guild?
Oh, you're gonna want to talk to,
Stop, probably.
not Estel, but if from the tower within, I do know that,
Yeah, I don't
quickly
know.
looking through the backstory, because it's been a while since we've used these names.
I only remember
Malagast.
Malagast.
Yeah, Malagast Gibbons. Might want to talk to Master Gibbons about that.
Oh, yeah, combat training.
He
master.
orchestrated this for me, and honestly, to begin with, it was rather against my wishes, but now I'm starting to get used to it.
It seems just like he's only in the Spire like once a week these days, but I'll flag him down one of those days and see if I can, get on that assignment as well.
He has contacts within the Adventuring Guild, so he could help with that. If that is what interests you, your dad's going to be pissed, but who cares, right?
I mean, from what I've heard, he's already pissed that I snuck out for so long, and
Nah.
I come back and I
Good
tell
fine.
everybody about what just happened, and they start acting like I'm some big frigging hero, and I want more of that. I want more of that adventure life, because it was so cool.
Fair, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the
Right attitude to get into the guild, but
But then again, you can, I guess, just be careful, of course. Like,
So, Eadwig, you would know that usually the adventuring parties are parties of 4. So, he probably would not be assigned to your group, or like he would get his own
I
separate.
was planning on warning him about that because that's the next thing that I tell him. Like, chances to be assigned to the same group are very fucking slim.
Well, of course. Well, that's good, because otherwise I'd always be in your shadow.
Right, or the other way around. But
In the Spire, it was that way, but after that werewolf fight, it feels more like that's turned around now.
yeah, you never know the way that you can grow, but it would be an interesting way of getting to know new people. And if you worry about your heritage, I guess it makes plenty of money, as you've noticed from the whole.
Yeah, I've noticed.
So, if anything, you might actually add to the coffers of your family.
That's a good, point of trying to convince him. Right. Okay,
I guess
I'm
once
gonna
you start sending home a lot of
I'm
stuff.
gonna start writing some proposals to my father. You'll
What?
see like the cogs turning in his head, and he gets this glinster in his eyes that
Are
he
you sure
usually
you want
got
to
when
warn
you
your dad
guys.
ahead of time?
Oh, Oh, I'm not giving him a choice. I'm just telling him.
Right. Just whatever you think is a good idea.
He has this glint in the eyes that's the same when you guys like made a plan to get up to some mischief. So
Try not
yeah.
to make all the toilets on the 3rd floor explode this time, as in
No, this time it will be the 2nd floor.
that works.
No, I mean, if I would happen to forge the signature of one of the masters that say I was put on an assignment, Dad would not
Realize that
complain.
forging one of their signatures might really come back to bite you in the ass.
Well, if they believe that Dad agrees, and Dad agrees that things that they agree, everything's peachy, right?
Why
Look,
won't
I'm not
they
going to tell you
agree?
what not to do or what to do. I can only advise against certain specific things, and I'm quite sure that those will be ignored anyway, so you do you.
Right.
I will warn him about forging signatures. It's not as easy as he thinks.
And generally frowned upon.
Oh no, I'm not gonna actually forge it. I'm just gonna use some disappearing ink to get a signature and then change what the letter says.
That is actually a
Ooh.
smarter way to do
Yeah,
it.
No,
You'll
wait,
get
it's
you
even
to-
better. I
They
can use
will have actually
illusionary
signed
script.
that paper.
So yeah, you see that like he is a smart guy, just like Eadwig, and he is like in that planning phase where Eadwig, you
Step
can't
ahead already.
convince him otherwise already. Right. Bye guys. I don't know if there's like a adventuring party convention. Maybe I'll see you guys if there's like a gathering day or something. But I gotta get working on this plan.
Perhaps someday soon, and Eadwig will point at the little snitch which is flying around somewhere. We'll have snitch coin, or snitch con.
Oh, my
It's in
God.
one of your
Live streaming
pockets right
adventures.
now. It only like streams when you activate it, so it would just be in one of your
No,
pockets.
not currently streaming, just flapping around in the air or
Oh,
something.
sure. All right.
Cheap drone.
SnitchCon. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. Yeah. See you there.
Yeah, it might one day.
Michael.
He's out the door.
See ya.
So, blowing up toilets is an option?
Hang on. I might have had a lot to drink, but he's gonna propose to his dad?
No, Eilcyn, good grief. Go to bed already, you're drunk.
Okay, I think that might be better. Oh.
I also look at Ollin. Like, I might seem like a killjoy to you at times, but I got up to no good in the spire, you know?
Apparently. I never blew up a toilet.
Oh, several.
Well, yet.
We can organize something once Eilcyn is. Perhaps we can organize something to make it go up in flames while Eilcyn is sitting on it. The one at home.
Oh yeah. I would fully believe that Eilcyn joined into the drinking when he realized that his sister gained a power level.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how much Zart would have had to drink, but I think he's at least a bit tipsy.
So that's probably the
more mature one of the two.
I think with Zart it's not a matter of matureness, but when in Egglos he's so on edge that he does not let himself
probably
get
mostly
drunk.
like that.
responsible one, and he knew that Eilcyn had to get back to the house somehow.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, you guys get some good, nice rest. You already got it ready, so. And then the next day, instead of heading further to Trixon, you head to the Druids.
Oh, my head. Oh.
What's wrong,
Well,
Eilcyn?
how much did I have to drink last night?
I lost count at around 8.
Ollin, your
Okay.
parents would have given you a small potion and said that's for Eilcyn when he gets too moany.
Eilcyn, here you go.
Well,
It's totally up to you whether
on,
you
you
give
could've
him the
tested stuff
hangover
for a bit
cure or
more.
if you keep it for another day.
Nah,
what,
just instantly going to give it.
what the hell is this?
Ollin is impatient. Something for your headache. My
Oh.
parents made it.
Oh, thanks. How long till it kicks in?
Right away.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
You read on the label, it says hangover be gone.
As he said, oh, never mind.
Never mind. Didn't ask it.
Now
Okay,
I almost
let's
need
get
to
on the
drink
road.
and get
Guys,
going.
okay, I'm ready for it. Let's go. We're on the road. Yes, woohoo! Let's go on the road!
Yeah, it
Ollin,
may
how
have
much
some
sugar was in
side
that?
effects. It may have some side effects.
Oh boy.
How much sugar was in that potion?
Don't know. Don't want to know, and I really want to go now. Oh, come on, let's go. Let's go to the druids. Woohoo!
Right, Ollin, about that toilet plan, let's make one.
Okay.
What toilet? What are you talking about? But hey, I don't care. Let's go to the druids. To the druids.
Eilcyn is more hyperactive at this moment than Ryoko.
Oh boy.
And they're
They're
just
probably loving
they're
it
just
and
like
running
building
circles.
up on each other and going more and more like
Hype, hype,
hyperactive.
hype, hype.
Also, remind me to learn the spell silence as soon as I can.
Alright. So you have about like until like 5 or 6 p.m. to travel to the Druid commune.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6 p.m. till we arrive on the same day, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
on the same day. So you arrived in Egolas on the 3rd. It's now the 4th.
Yeah.
And around like evening time, you arrive in the town.
In a month, I want to do a battle.
You want to do what?
A battle.
But
Because I need to use my lightsaber. On May the 4th.
Right, whatever you say, let's see if anyone's home, right?
I mean, it's an entire village. I mean, I suppose someone is in home, or at least
Well,
the guards are,
yeah.
are around.
I think
Um,
we might see the guards first. Or not.
Wait, where is my art for this guy? There we go. A eagle that almost looks more like a it looks like an eagle, but the feathers look like fire almost. It's definitely an eagle, but it just looks almost more like a phoenix. Flies towards you and then transforms into John.
Hi.
Hello. What brings you back?
we kind of wanted to have a chat.
Nothing wrong with the sickle, I hope.
Nope, works perfectly.
Still in your possession?
Yep, got it right here.
Alright, then let's talk. Did you bring your little friend?
Yes.
Ryoko?
Oh, there he is. Yes, come in. And you're brought into like a very like nature, like it's very much like nature style, but it's like almost like a manor or like mansion styled room, but it's like all out of like carved out of wood and stuff like that. It's very pretty, but like a very nice sitting room, which looks a bit out of place if you look at how the village looks from the outside. But yeah, Elson, you remember this room?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit long back, so I don't remember all of the details. So
Don't worry. Neither do I.
right, what brought you here?
Well, it's about my parents.
Yes,
They-
that they got the offer, but they refused to return.
Yeah, it seems pretty much as strict as it was before. So,
No, they're no longer banished. So how would it be like it was before?
because they still can't interact with humans or help them, or
Well,
basically
those are
to
the rules of our commune. We are here to protect the nature, not the other creatures who keep destroying nature.
there are also plenty of humans that help keep the balance of nature. We managed to kill a Lucaru to fix some issues recently, so
As
we
soon
can
as
also
you say Lucaru, you see the expression on his face go from like very like uptight to like shock. Like he cracks a little bit, like in his facade. A
Yeah.
You're messing with me, right?
Nah. Big, mean, pointy teeth. Gives diseases. Furry.
Hurts like hell.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
And a
You're
motherfucker.
sure?
The only one who can't talk about that is Eadwig.
It wasn't that fight. He was a mean motherfucker.
Yeah, but you didn't
Twice
get
a few
poisoned.
repeated. Sorry?
Rabbits.
You didn't get any poison in you. That's it.
No, but that
And-
is just because I'm good.
You
Push.
see, like, you guys start talking in between each other, and he's just sitting there, like, a bit shocked, a bit thinking, like, what?
Also, let's not forget that we recruited an actual pack of wolves, actual normal wolves, into the protection of a human town, and in return, the human town leaves the wolves alone.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that and alpha, whatever alpha is.
He's a wolf.
What is
Guardian wolf
this?
thing?
Is
Yeah.
all of this the truth?
Yes.
I think at this point he will roll an insight check because,
Zart with a straight
Uh,
face, basically. Yeah, it's all true.
I have. Oh, I got a doorbell. Sorry.
Moment.
I have a doorbell.
Stop.
Should Tom?
That's it. In the gun. All right. I'll go get that later. They can put it in the hallway.
I've got the ruler.
So yeah. I totally lost my
Insight.
Insight
train of
roll.
thought.
Insight.
roll.
Insight roll. There was a sheet that I needed to pull up because it was not ready. What's the difference between these two? What's the difference? Oh, this is new.
Surprising.
Yeah, that's Monsters of the Multiverse, so let's go with the new one. Where's NPCs? Drag you in there. And then, where did it go? Why is it not working the way I want it to? There we go. Abilities. Wisdom. Check. Are you guys telling the full truth?
We're not lying.
I have
Therefore,
no
we
idea
are-
what you would even be lying about. So yeah, no. Yeah.
No, I don't think indeed.
There wasn't a single lie in there.
And so this you did this at the command of Ollin here.
No, for the adventuring guild.
He almost spits out his water and then he nods, and it's a clear, very failed deception.
So wait, you did this out of your own accord.
Yes.
We've got a town to protect.
And this town agreed upon that deal with the wolves.
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
Deal, they only had to, they had little choice in it.
Yeah, deal was made before we told them. Oops.
They had to just apply the deal.
And you said something about an alpha.
Yeah.
Is this just a normal wolf that you convinced? What's going on there?
Alpha is a
yeah,
bit strange.
It's a weird thing, but I don't know anything about it.
The
Yeah,
alpha is a wolf that gets bigger when his pack gets bigger, something like that.
Yeah, not sure how that works. But I talked him into helping us, so
You hear him
Guardian
mutter the
wolf.
words "Guardian Wolf."
Well,
Yeah,
he's
what?
definitely guarding this town. So
yeah,
he's a guardian wolf, yeah.
Gartok, but much bigger.
Right, but you came to talk to me about your parents, right?
Yeah, because they're doing similar things. They're also out there helping people and gaining knowledge and friendship in the process.
So, what are you trying to get at?
Well, if you stay closed off like this, you'll never evolve. We know a lot about nature and how to protect it, but there's still a lot of stuff out there that you'll never see or hear. And that's a lot of knowledge you'll lack to keep conserving the forest.
Also, you miss the power of friendship.
Ollin smacks him in the back of the head. Serious
I love
conversation for once.
It's the second time in 2 days that you're mentioning this. What the hell? Where did Eadwig go?
So,
Wait.
your proposal would be that your parents are allowed back in and we open up ourselves to outsiders.
Yeah. And they can teach you in the meantime about what they've learned from the humans so far.
We just, right away, boom, open our
No,
doors, let
no,
everything.
no, no, no. That's not what we
Like,
are
that's
saying.
not.
At least let his parents continue as they have done now, and then you could use their connection to the outside world to slowly open up your visions and get people on board and all that, like, and
Don't-
evolve as a whole town.
Don't give
Make
all
them
your.
a kind of ambassador.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That could be. As you suddenly hear the voice out from like one of the doors from behind, like a door. That's what I've been saying to you for like a month! As you recognize the voice of his wife.
I was about to ask, is that your wife?
Yes.
You should listen to your wife. Wives are always right, you know. So.
She has been making some points, but it was not backed up by anything concrete.
When I see Eilcyn make weird faces, say allegedly.
And even then, I think the moment he turns around or he doesn't see it, I give him a second smack on his head.
You people have no humor.
As he looks at you guys and says, if what you've told me is true, and as far as I can tell it is, and your proposal is the same as my wife's, maybe there is some idea to it. And that moment, like, she comes in. I don't think I had art for her last time either. Like with some like drinks and snacks, and just like pokes him to the side. See, you should have listened. And like gives you all some like very tasty drink, some like fruit juice and like some vegetable snacks and fruit.
Thank you.
Does it contain alcohol?
No.
Okay, otherwise I would warn Eilcyn.
All right.
It would have been fun if that hangover potion would be sort of a thing that backfires if you add alcohol to it again afterwards. That would be hilarious. Like, it's punishing if you fall back into bad habits.
Maybe you guys would like to stay the night and then you can continue on your travels. Then we can start working on our proposals and get this idea in motion.
Would be lovely.
You're free to stay in our place of residence. We have some guest rooms available. Would it be okay if I spend some more time with the small dragon?
Ryoko, what do you think?
You see, Ryoko is like, it's okay with me, but as long as you're with me as well. Like, he's not about to be like, oh, sure, I'm gonna stay with some stranger for like a while.
We'll join you, no problem.
Wait, one question. Will you go to the cabin first with us or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, profile again.
I think we would
Busy.
all go
Hallo?
together.
Ja, zet maar in de gang. One Amazon order, 2 different delivery services right after each other.
Cool.
So odd. And typical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So as we go into the cabin, I basically try to like my disguise self again, which
Mhm.
still well, it works. That's not the issue. And
It
basically,
works. It's just you're still your size.
yeah,
You can
probably.
make yourself a foot taller, but that's it.
Yeah, like basically, I try to copy Eilcyn, and I basically look like a small Eilcyn.
Suddenly there are 2 Eilcyns, like as if Eilcyn had a child.
What are you
That
trying
is
to do?
freakish.
What are you trying to do?
I'm practicing my magic. Like magic
okay.
is not easy for me, you know.
Okay.
You do get the feeling that you
Do you
guys
wanna
get a
try
lot
to-
more freedom than last time.
Do you want to go with Ryoko too?
Wait, how
Ryoko
long
looks
does
at
this-
you with a face like, please no.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Yeah, okay, probably not.
On tiny Eilcyn's shoulder, there will be another tinier Eilcyn dancing around.
Oh my god. Why? Am I your god or something? Why is everyone changing everything into me?
I mean, you get treated decently here. Like last time we
that's
were
true.
here, I got treated like shit.
That's also true. But hey, I think they might also open up to you, Eadwig, with Nargle.
He's currently laying in his neck like a scarf. You see the head sort of rear around.
You know, last time there was like guards posted outside of where you were staying. Now it's just like, here are your rooms. In about an hour, you're expecting there for dinner, and then you're left to your own.
They seem to be fond of creatures of Fae, or others than they usually see. So yeah.
So yeah, you guys have an awesome, delicious dinner. Ollin, you know, like these dishes, like it's like finally some decent vegetarian food that's not just like people trying to stuff some stuff together to give you an offer as well.
Where's my meat?
Oh. Good berries. No
There's
beef.
like no meat and there's a lot of berries in there. These are not like the magical kind, but they're like the same berry, just not enchanted.
Does everyone get a plate with a single good berry?
No, you get actual like a meal, but there are some berries in there that are the same ones as a good berry.
So
Right.
what we see at this dinner is that everyone enjoys the flavor, but not really eat. Strange people.
Like it's a full-on dinner. It's just like it's not like magical good berries. It's just the same taste and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, Eilcyn, you get invited to stay a little while longer with Ryoko, and the other of you guys are offered free to wander the city or do what you please.
Have a walk again. And then off to bed. We've got plenty of traveling to do.
Yeah.
I have no clue what I would do in this city, so I'll probably also go to bed.
Ooh.
Like,
They are all
if
going
I
to
started
bed.
roaming the city, it wouldn't be for good. Like, it wouldn't end well, basically.
Perhaps it's smart
And-
to leave Zart in his room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Like, they're already not trusty of me, so, like, yeah, they'll probably keep an eye on me all the time.
Mm.
And then
No.
I'd offend someone, and then shit will hit the fan.
No, I think mostly during the night, yeah, they will be busy with inspecting Ryoko some more and maybe me explaining some more what's the bond and how it came to pass, something like that.
We can flesh it out more after the session a bit if you want to give some more detail. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, after that, the next morning, you guys are given some like rations to get you guys going. They immediately go like, "Oh right, Ollin and his berries. Well, still, here you go if you want something else."
You certainly make use of that, thank you.
It seems like Ollin was known for his berry eating before, even as well, like even as a child. Because he left
Daisy.
when he was a child, so. Alright. So, Antino, we are now there.
Oh.
As it is another 7 days, so that would be 6 would be 4, so 4.5 days travel, if I math-ish correctly. I know it's not super precise, but no wait, 4.5 would be like, oh, yeah, 4.5, 5-ish days.
That's
Something
it.
Extra
like,
day for every 2 days, right? So 3 days travel on
Yeah.
2 days time.
yeah,
Then if you look at the
1, 2,
the
3.
blocks, that would be 1 day. Then the next 3 would be 2 days. 2 days and a half or something.
What?
so it would be like
Yeah.
4 days and a half, right?
What, 4 days?
Because it's 7 days on foot. Every 2 days you travel a third day on foot when you're with horse. So 6 divided to 6 minus 1 minus
Well,
1.
I'm looking at the first 2 blocks, and I'm taking the third block. That's
That's 2 days.
2 days is 3 blocks. So
Yeah.
just move three blocks for 1 day.
No,
That's yeah.
2 days is
no.
3 blocks.
Yeah.
So you do two days by cart. You move 3 blocks.
Oh,
So it's
it's 2
4
days.
days in
Okay,
a
yeah,
bit.
then
4
that's
days
2
in a bit.
days.
So it's 4.5 days. All right.
Yeah.
So
5.
Yeah.
5.
Okay,
while you're on the road, let's go. This was the map, I think. Dragon your token.
does anything happen during the first day?
The first day, nothing happens. This is like 2 days in.
Okay. God damn it. So this is the second day, right? Like basically just before I go to bed, I basically try the casting to get magic to get it. Yeah.
Okay. So after 2 days of traveling, so let me give you all a long rest. Dragging your tokens in. You're chilling on the car. I'm
Well,
hearing
being
myself in an
stacked
echo.
to the
I
top
don't
of
know
in
where
front of
it's
the car.
from.
I'm
And the
riding
echo is
separately.
gone.
We.
Oh yeah.
So
he's
you brought your warhorse as well?
I'll be riding separately.
On Naboo.
Indeed.
There we go.
I'm stuck
Alright.
under the horse.
For me, you're on top of it.
For me, you're under.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
seems like Eadwig riding under the horse.
Alright,
He just
so
sat on his saddle and just
Yeah.
now he's hanging upside down.
you guys arrive at this point on the road, and like, wait, let me check real quick. Passive perception, all are above 15, except the Ryoko. All of you spot a group of bandits here, here, and here, and it's quite a big group. Let's say, is it?
This again.
It's something like 16, 17 bandits.
Ollin, would you mind just, I don't know, burying them?
Sure.
Wait, let me just do this since your passive perceptions are high enough. Like that, you spot that they're like fully ready to ambush you.
Yeah, let's turn this the other way around, and I will ride up to the ones right at this bush,
Okay,
and I will
Mr.
prepare
Boss.
a cone of fire, basically, the cone of fire thing to cast over all of them, as I sort of
Go
point
ahead.
out to Ollin to bury the ones on the other side.
Just know that as soon as you cast a spell, we will roll initiative. You can get one off because they think you don't see them. So we can have one off and then we roll initiative. So I don't know if you want you to go do that or Ollin do that. That's up to you.
We time this, guys, because there's going to be no talking to these people. There's usually no talking to them.
Just explosions and stuff
Right.
like that.
And I start riding to the side as if I'm going for a piss or something.
You do spot that these are like low-level bandits that you dealt with, like your street-level bandits you dealt with in the start of like your first adventuring.
Yeah, I figured so, but that's the whole thing. We can try and talk to them. They're going to be stupid. A lot of them are going to die. So
Hang
I
on.
figure we might as well skip the talking and just have a lot of them die.
All right. So you move up to here, let's say.
More like here is I want to get most of them in the cone, preferably.
All right, go ahead and cast your cone, and then we'll all roll initiative.
And then Ollin can do the erupt earth on the other side.
We will.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to find my spell book.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use surprised rules since that will simplify everything. So they will all count as surprised.
Cast or
It will go by initiative order, but you guys get a free round on them, basically.
yeah, because I will have to move a bit
So
in order to get everyone. So
you get up to, let's say, there, do your surprise round. Then we have,
pardon me.
guys, no, why are you not also being selected? Ollin, Eilcyn, Zart, Eadwig. These guys are also in there. Okay, yep, go ahead and roll your initiatives. Flag spike.
We too many dices.
Where
Yes,
the hell
currently.
is
It's so fun though.
where is the initiative gone to?
You can click on the carousel to show or hide it.
God.
But how
Such
do I
bad
roll
rolls.
mine? As in,
On your chart,
If
next to your shield, there's int.
Mhm. Yeah, inne
Or any.
+1. Next between your shield and your strength.
there we go. Fantastic.
Eadwig, you.
I have very bad rolls today.
Alright, so. Right, So these all are surprised because they think they have the ambush on you. Eilcyn.
If one moves out of cover, I'll shoot him. That's my ready to action, and I'm not gonna do anything more.
Okay, so you ready an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we skip past all of the. I should have just done bulk initiative instead of this shit, but I never learned from my mistakes.
For you.
I know. And it's too late to remove all of it because then it's just messy. So
Walk? No.
you should be able to. Let me just loop you. There?
Mhm. Yeah.
Can you still
was-
not move it? There we go.
Yeah, no, I can. That was 3.
Maybe it was because you're on the cart and it was being weird because of that.
Yeah, that's
He
possible.
wasn't on the cart, he was under the cart.
For me, he was on, and I can't keep fixing that shit. That's Foundry's issue, not my issue.
You're under the cart.
The horse, I can still see it.
Yeah.
So, erupting earth.
Just goes surprise. Oof.
Surprise!
These guys all need to make that deck save.
Yep.
They all fail, so they all take 14 damage. They
They
all
all
just
die.
immediately die. So you see,
That-
like,
that's,
this
that's
earth
why I figured let's just
breaks.
skip the talking and just
open.
have a lot of them die and have the rest run off.
So, like,
Yep.
this earth breaks open and basically swallows these 6 or so bandits.
I'm counting 6.
Yeah, they're all dead. Like, the earth just literally swallowed them. and
No
they're
loot from
gone.
them. They disappeared.
And
They're
now
like
he goes.
shitty bandits. It would not be worth for
Yeah,
it for you
probably
guys.
not.
But still, Zart would look for it.
Yeah, definitely. Afterwards, sure.
And Ollin just yells, "Any more victims?"
Eadwig.
How'd you ride up and like, yeah, good cold morning, fellas, and I am going to cast that cone. And
You see all of them just look around in surprise that you know where they were.
And I might actually, for once, just use the cold damage rather than the
The fire.
fire.
I love how you guys are just able to like poof the entire groups in one go. It's just so funny. Alright, so these all need to make that save.
A con save for
That's where the like chat message thing is so handy because I can just select all the bandits and click that button and then they all roll it.
And all fail.
So your DC is 16.
16.
They all fail.
They all
as
get
there's
20
now-
cold damage and are frozen in place.
So you now have like 6 ice statues of bandits.
Nope.
7.
7.
7? No, these are. Oh, yes. 7. So yeah, I'm gonna delete them because it's
Mhm.
a lot easier.
I'm
to keep
just
in-
gonna look over in the direction of the ones that are left over. So you still want to fight?
Zart. You see, Eilcyn has an arrow knocked. Ollin just let the earth swallow 6 or so. Eadwig turned 7 of them into ice statues. What do you do?
Yeah, well, I can't reach him, so.
Just. Can you dash till there and just stand behind him and be like, boo?
You have bonus action dash. You can.
Yeah, I
get
know.
there. Like
let me
you
see,
can get
so-
up to here with bonus action dash, and then you're within range to dagger the guy.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably do that. Like, just with regular attack. It's fine. So, 60 with the dash.
All right. So Eilcyn, you knock an arrow, and Zart just bolts it off the cart.
God damn it! I can I unready my action?
No.
Can I just take the make sure
Does
that
any of
the
them
horses don't
cover
run
from
off?
me or not?
Hey, let's say cover. How? What? I think they would all have like half cover or something.
Oh, so they were really bad at hiding.
2 AC for half cover, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it would be. So they're behind a bush. You know they're there.
A bush
Other
isn't
GMs.
solid. It's gonna
Yeah.
let through most of the damage.
So that would be. Let's just go for the biggest one and just roll, and we'll see.
Yeah, like I'll just use my regular.
I'm assuming you go for the big guy.
Yeah, I already targeted him. So
Oh, this is just.
I'm just going to be like, hey, I basically like just dash off the cart. I basically shout, guys, get better at hiding. As I say that, I basically throw a dagger.
Zart, did Zart roll? Did you even roll initiative?
Yeah, I rolled initiative.
Because there's no initiative on you.
It was 12 point something.
Weird.
All right.
12.2.
Well,
A lot less than usual.
yeah, it shows empty for me. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Apparently, you can do something though. You can add 2 to your AC. Okay. Zart. You throw your dagger, and this captain just beats it, right? So if you make the AC, it hits, right?
It
Yes,
hits.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
So you see him slash at it and just barely miss. And it does not kill the guy, but
Yeah,
it
probably.
hurts. Right. And with that, I'll fix your initiative. No, you don't get a 20, you get a 12. Because it didn't show any, so you were at the bottom of the line. With that, top of the round, it's this guy's turn, and he just runs out the bush. He just runs out the bush and says, "Stop! Stop, please!
He leaves
Stop!
cover.
Stop! Please! You surrender!"
Hey, I'm only advocating for the devil here, but Eilcyn
Eilcyn,
said that he'd shoot
Eilcyn.
if someone left cover.
I
You-
can't
you can-
answer, but yeah.
You can choose. You still have the choice
Uh,
whether you do
There's
it
a
or
choice,
not.
I know.
It's just like, if you want to, you can now release your arrow, but he runs out yelling, "Stop, please, no."
I will ride past the icicle statues, and I might tip one over, see
Not
if it
your
actually
turn
counts.
yet. It's not your turn yet. You can't
Okay,
do
we're,
that.
we're still in turn thing, you sure?
Yes, because Eilcyn, whether he attacks or not, decides that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You can say it was a warning shot. Play it off. Go on,
Right.
Eilcyn. You can do it.
Basically, was ready. He drew already, and like, is it?
basically,
Don't stop.
basically, I just shoot the arrow. I miss. I'm like, okay. I drop down the bow, take the wheel, and be like, hey guys, let's continue the road now.
Okay.
But everybody's like, okay, fine. Like as he basically said, like, wait, let's leave. Well, as Alston said, like, okay, let's just continue on. I basically say, wait, before, give me all your stuff, please.
Okay.
Basically, ask for gold from the bandits. Like, hey, you guys
Irony.
went to ambush us, so
We
cough.
we don't really have any gold. That's why we're out here trying to rob you.
Nothing.
Have you tried something like a job? It's a lot less deadly, and I point at the pits with the hands sticking out of the ground and the icicle statues next to me.
Well, look, we made some profit. We went into town. Those assholes took their cut. and we were left with nothing.
What do you mean assholes took their cut?
These pompous asshole with rings around their necks.
Yes.
Like officials or?
No, what do they? That guild thing there. I don't know what
Thieves
they
Guild.
call them.
Thieves Guild.
Yeah, I don't know what
What
they're
town?
officially called. Nicholas. A few days. Boy, they flashed this ring necklace thing and they took all our gold.
They're not wearing the rings on their fingers anymore.
I don't know. They showed me a necklace with a ring on it. They took all our gold. That's all I know.
And what jobs were these that you were doing?
Well, jobs like this.
So
Wait,
when
you're
I say
doing this
honest
under
day's
contract of the
work,
Thieves Guild?
No, that's the bullshit part.
Wait, what's the bullshit part?
We're not even under that stupid guild. We just entered the town and they took our gold, saying it was part of their cut of their territory or some bullshit.
yeah, that's the thing. If you're going to do outlaw shit, expect them to take their cut. They're gonna. That's
We were supposed to be gone.
clearly they're not.
This group of adventuring assholes dealt with their leader and that they disappeared.
Hey, before you call us assholes again, keep in mind that we can
Eadwig,
still do
wait,
some
wait.
damage.
His face goes like pale white.
Yeah, okay. Like, I was checking if I still have the red ring. You mean this one?
Like he goes like pale white.
I don't think I still have the red ring. No, I don't.
Could you do that? Wait, that was you?
Wait, did you just ask us to do that again?
What?
Because we can start with your troop.
I'm not
No,
gonna
no.
clear out the new Thieves Guild to give a bit of a free go for other criminals to do their criminal activity without the guild involving themselves. Didn't get a normal honest job.
We were
Hey.
born. We were
Question.
raised to do this since we were kids. It's
Okay.
all we've known.
Question.
Then change.
How much do you need per day for a honest job?
I don't know.
How much do you
I
need
mean,
for
some-
living?
Depends. Some months we go on like a gold a day. Some months we barely make 1 gold a week. It depends.
How many are there of you?
Well,
Just to you, Eilcyn,
we're left with 8 of us, including me.
Zart, you're good at
if you
calculations.
start digging quickly, you might still get one out of the ground. Also, if you place the other ones next to a fire, some of them might thaw out. I'm not entirely sure though.
You know that that's not the case. Ollin, you also know that they're dead.
I look back at the statue and the wind just topples them over and they all shatter. Like,
Yeah.
oh, never mind about those.
Well, unless they can breathe under the ground. I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah,
Look,
probably.
It's okay. Look, they were new anyway. We
Well,
were
great
grouping
excuse.
up. We were grouping up because we got mugged off by that guild, so we formed, like, we joined 3 groups together, you know, because we thought together we'd be stronger. Apparently not strong enough. If
Yeah,
you know something, I mean, well, please just let us live.
Eadwig just shakes his head and spurs the horse and just rides along. He's like, I'm not feeling like dealing with this shit right now.
So Eadwig just kicks
Continues on the
off.
road for a bit, and he'll wait for the rest a bit further on.
Eilcyn is still calculating in his head.
How to make honest men out of these? Eadwig is just already tired of the bother. Like, He's like, no.
I mean, if you have an idea of somewhere we can live in, what would we even do?
You just guard stuff like Town's guard, or if you're
We
good
get-
at attacking, you're good at defending as well.
They're not
I mean-
particularly great at shouting
Yeah.
from a distance.
Let's just send them to Stonewood. We already have wolves there.
No, we're not sending them
What?
to Stonewood.
Space bombs in the distance.
Wolves? I'm kind of scared of wolves.
So you'll do it for a silver piece a day.
If there's wolves, I'm not gonna go there, to be honest.
God damn it.
If they're gonna be trouble, I don't want them in Stonewood. You hear shouting.
Well, I'm not gonna be trouble. I'm just scared of wolves.
Well, good. Those are our town guards.
So, okay, I'll stay out of Stonewood.
Stonewood.
I'll stay out of there then.
Stone sticks.
Look, we'll find a way. We'll find something to do. Please just let us live. I don't know, Eilcyn, do you?
No. Well, yeah, but no.
I mean, you know, Sandpoint could use always extra like grunt
Mhm.
guards.
Yeah, I think maybe us Eilcyn is thinking in
Answers.
terms like this, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
you know Sandpoint?
I mean, we've never been. We've never had enough coin to make it worth it to travel all the way there. It's quite an expensive place.
Yeah, but
What do you mean expensive?
Zart, they're not all like you. They don't all come out with
I mean,
4,000
They
gold.
said they grew up with a life of crime. I did as well. They
You
like,
you made out of the casino with 4,000 gold.
yeah, something like that. Lost count.
As he continues on the
Guys.
bridge.
They just drop onto their knees and they say, "Teach us."
Guys, just one thing. Go to Sandpoint, talk to the town guard, talk to the people there, try to get a job, and if you get questioned or anything, just say that Eilcyn sent you. I'll send word to
Okay.
the mayor to see if he can do something for you. But please
So happy.
do an honest job about it, because else
Sure,
I
sure,
will come after you.
sure. We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
And I'll just drive on.
So, okay, so you guys pass.
Yeah,
These
as
guys
the
are
car
just-
passes, the card pass, I basically just hop on.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, you're not on there. You're under
No,
it.
because you guys can move the cart, but you can't move each other's tokens. So you can move the cart without them, but not with them.
I'm speeding up when they want to jump on.
All right, so that was another 2 days of travel.
And then it went night.
Yeah. And there's another 2.5 days of travel. The next day, the next night actually, you see a full moon, and you remember how big of a thing that was just a few days ago, how you were like warned for this full moon, but that's already solved now.
Does Zart have the actual mouse with him?
Zart, do you have the mouse with you?
I probably left it at home for the long
I mean,
trip.
it's a cured mouse now. Like
Yeah,
everybody
but
was cured.
I still don't want him to die. So
Yeah, all of you guys, like, you
for
see
long
the full moon.
trips,
You see the full moon, and none of you have like any impulse to start howling. Maybe Zart does it as a joke or something, but I don't know.
No, I think rather Ryoko does it. Or tries it. and it doesn't
Uh,
sound anything like a howl of a wolf.
Alright. So,
At the fire, going like, "Oh no, this is starting to hurt," and he's going to use minor illusion to make hair appear on his everywhere on his shoulders and in his neck. Like, "Oh no, I'm a werewolf. Oh no."
Oh, God damn it.
your book just goes, you were the only one not bitten.
Yeah, which is exactly why it was funny.
Alright.
I
And
say
then
back to my book.
the next, you know, you have two more nights, and then the next day you start to see Strixon on the horizon. And you remember, today is the 10th. You're supposed to pay your housekeeper and Urser today for the upkeep.
If we knew that before we left, I would assume that we would have upfronted that.
I wouldn't.
Right,
I
so-
wouldn't have. Unless
Eadwig
somebody tells
probably
me.
would've.
Yeah.
Eadwig
Yeah.
probably would have. So you can mark that off the party funds or something. I don't remember actually what the price you guys got for the like streaming deal thing. I can't find it anywhere in my notes. So if any of you guys still have it in your
55
notes.
total per month is what we pay for them.
No.
Yeah, but you're streaming.
The streaming that
Because
was
you streamed the wolf fight, but I forgot how much you were supposed to get paid for that.
I think it was 10
It's
gold
quite a lot.
pieces per minute.
No, it was something per hour that was tied, and like
yeah,
These-
if
Mm.
it then went on for more than an hour, it was more, but I don't remember. If anybody has their notes on that, send me it, please.
I will see if I have it somewhere.
If it's so, but yeah.
So 4 days have passed, right?
Yeah. So 4.5.
No.
So you're on that 5th day as you're arriving there.
Oh fucking hell
basically.
no, that's not what I want to do. God damn
No,
it.
it's a natural one. That's not a natural time.
No,
As you,
like, I thought it would take the highest, but it actually counted them all up.
yeah, you have a 5, a 13, a 1, and a 10.
Yeah. None
Okay.
of them is a 19 or a 20.
Zart got a bit of a preview of this map last time. It's big. Just letting you know.
You do not have a token on this scene.
Wait, you're supposed to have vision.
Nope, we don't have a token.
Vision, don't have token
Oh.
vision.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay.
So
Wow,
you
that's a
arrive
small
at
city.
this.
That's a very tiny city.
You arrive at that gate all the way down here.
Down.
Seriously, Thunderbluff.
Oh, there.
I didn't name it, but if you go there, you might spot some minotaurs. So yeah, you arrive by cart in this area.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time any of you have been to Strixon. You were told to find a, what was the name? A Master Briss. Be like that. That was the person you were supposed to collect payment from.
Okay, and
I
where
should-
the hell will we find him?
That's for you to find out.
Ask around. Maybe?
Do I see any
When we
towns
arrive
card
into
at the
this
gate?
piece of town, how expensive does this piece of town look? Does this look like the richer part of town, or
Um, this is called the Fine District, so this is the rich part of town with the mountain. This is,
The city of the
you
dead?
see a lot of like, yeah, that's a graveyard, I think, or something. I don't know. I didn't put the names on there. So this is like the government of the town is here with that building being the main. Then you have the docks, mage ward, so magic, old town, trade, coast, war, you know. Most of it is like self-explanatory with the names on it. So Crown Hill, I would say, is the government part of it. Like, it's a very big like city.
So I suggest we find food and lodging first, where we can stable the horses and everything, and then go looking for this Lord Bryn or Master Bryn.
Briss.
Briss.
Also, isn't
I
the
mean-
here where the guy lives where we... No? I don't remember.
What guy?
What guy?
Where we're streaming for, like...
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
we
exactly
have to.
who we're trying to find.
Okay.
That's-
Who
Oh,
you're
that's Briss,
trying
okay.
to
Okay.
find. That's Lord Briss.
Gotcha.
So, depending on how rich of a inn you're trying to find.
Yeah, which is what I'm thinking. That Eadwig will probably keep riding until we've reached more like Old Town, which is probably better priced.
Yeah.
Because Crown Hill seems to be like, yeah, this is going to be where officials are staying and such.
So basically, you have squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, and aristocratic lodging per day. Basically, in this city, you're able to find all of them, depending on where you go.
yeah, I'd be looking for something, yeah, either comfortable or modest, depending
so
on
you
what
have
the group feels like.
The first cost is the meals. The second cost is the like beds of each of that. So it's up to you what you're trying to find.
Also, nah, Zart is happy with modest and comfortable. Like, he does not care.
If we can find a comfortable place or a modest place, and I'm fine with that as well. Old Town, see what we find first, and somewhere where we can at least also
Stable
park
the
the
horses
cart
as
and the
well.
horses.
Yeah, sure. You guys are with 4 plus 2, 3 horses. So so you get the deal of 7.5 gold pieces for all of you, including meals, which is a good deal. For
Including lodging for
comfortable. Yeah, so that's including lodging and meals.
Yeah, but also
you
for the
and
horses, right? Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
So 7.5 gold pieces for all of you for one night, and dinner and breakfast.
I'll cover the first night.
Yeah, I'll pay for the second. Like, I
Uh,
suppose we're gonna be here for a while.
More than likely.
The innkeeper goes, so what brings you to Strixon?
Looking for
Or-
someone to be frank and forward.
So you
Like the
were
name
in
of
the old town, you said you were going
yeah,
to look?
probably. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's the first place we're gonna find
Right.
cheaper lodging than.
So
Crown Hill.
Old Town is like very much like Bruges style. It's like you have the older buildings even for this place, but it's like all in that older style still a bit. But
They don't
Yeah.
have canals.
no.
We're looking specifically for a man named Master Briss.
Sorry, man, never heard of him.
Not to worry, as in
It's a big city.
it's a big city.
Yes.
Yes, okay, we did the same.
I mean, what do you know what he does or something? Maybe I can point you in the right direction.
He loves observing adventurers. Oddly
Maybe
specific.
I think
I mean,
we're looking more of an aristocrat
adventuring-
or someone with a lot of money.
Oh. Right, I was about to say the Adventuring Guild is over in the Crown Hill district.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising.
I mean,
Okay.
you can try Define District if it's an aristocrat, but most of those live in capital.
This is the capital, right?
Yes, this is the capital, but they live in capital.
What?
Where's capital? Then.
You don't know about capital?
It is the first time we're here. How should we know?
It's not in Strixon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's
Be honest,
it's
we were told that
across.
he lived in Strixon, so he's probably living in this city.
Actually, you were told to go to the capital. You were not told specifically Strixon. You just were told the capital.
But Strixon is the capital.
Yes,
That's
But
the
there's
whole
also-
as
truth.
you're currently finding out from this innkeeper. So, I mean, 10 or 20 years ago, they, made their own city, said, this is now the capital. They named it capital, and, formed their own government thing
And where's the capital?
across the water.
Good gods.
I'll try to
So
contact.
you went to the edge, and then on the other side you had this like. Oh wait, let me just show this real quick. So capital, I didn't put it on the map because it would ruin the fun. Is over here.
Okay. I'll see
it's
if
a
I
day
can
sail, basically.
contact our good friends. Because we still have free passage on their ships.
It's an idea.
Maybe there's one around here. Yeah. So yeah, there's another city that's literally just called Capital as the name of the city, because they believe that they're.
Forward to stay some time here in Strixon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, you're welcome to stay here in my inn. Your little friend just paid me for day 2. I'll give you your keys. I'll take care of your horse. Well, my boy will take care of your horse. Sus. I mean, we have 2 docks. We have the dock where it's more like cargo, and then we have like the coastal ward near up there.
What?
That's more where like passenger ships come to visit. So you have here, which is more like passenger ships that travel, and this is more like cargo ships that come in with like goods and stuff.
Right. Well, what time of the day are we as we are arriving?
I said around noon. So you also see on one of the walls is a big map of Strixon, which is the one you see here, with the names and everything on it.
Right. Oh, I do feel like exploring the city for a bit. We could go on a walk and see at the Adventuring Guild if anything's up.
By the way, if you thought Thunderbluff was bad, look at this.
Work of Sylvanus. Sylvanus is also used in standard D&D as one of the major gods of the druids.
Ah, okay. It made me just think of Sylvanas because, Thunderbluff is also in there.
Yeah, no, but I do think World of Warcraft does pick a lot of stuff from D&D, but just about any major fantasy does, of course.
Yeah.
As it also
Alright.
picks from any major fantasy before that.
So yeah, you have an afternoon, and then you have breakfast for the next day, and then once again, dinner and breakfast. So for lunch the next day, you would have to look for yourself. All the rest is basically like bed and breakfast. You have breakfast and dinner paid. Lunch is your own to take care of. You have an afternoon. You're in Old Town now.
Have
If
you
you're
already
looking
eaten good berry?
for
for the
that
day?
day, yeah, probably.
Okay, then.
He will
fine.
suggest if you are looking to really explore, you probably want to take your horse and cart and just bring them back in when you.
Yeah, we're done, because it's gonna be quite a bit of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be riding around on Nago.
So yeah, Zard got a bit of a preview of this map, so I could check whether it would load decently
Yeah.
or would take ages to load or not. So we have 10 more minutes in this session. You go back into Crown Hill to find the guild.
As we're going towards
Sure.
Crown Hill, would we see a shop or something, or not at all?
What are you looking for?
Basically, just a general store that would sell a map of the town.
Oh, yeah, there are plenty of stores and everything around it, like some touristy shops where you could definitely find a map.
Yeah, and I'll probably buy a map just to find more easily the way through town. But how much would that cost? Or is it a free brochure thingy like for tourists?
Let me just look real quick. Map D&D. Is there like an item called a map? There's a case, map, or scroll, but that's a case to put one in. Let's say a silver piece.
Silver, fine. So
And
basically,
it's like a
I
hand-sized version of this.
yeah. So basically, as we're going probably on the cart, walking by, I basically see somebody. Hey guys, wait! You guys need a map? I basically ask the party.
Hey,
Be practical,
yeah,
I
Be
guess.
practical, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I basically go to the shopkeeper and basically be like, can I get 4 maps for us, please?
For each and every one of us? I thought he meant just a map.
No, it will be easier if we split up. We each have a map to find our way around here.
Eh,
Oh yeah, if someone
True.
gets lost.
Lost? No, exploration.
What is he planning on this time?
he's,
Just
I mean,
he's
don't
gonna,
the
rest.
he's
the
gonna,
old lady of the touristy shops is like, you want 4? I mean, sure. I gladly have 4 for you.
I
Yeah,
do also sort of look at Zart when he starts making his way back to us and be like, if you get yourself arrested, we're not bailing you out.
I'll be fine.
and if you get out, we're not coming with you. We would want to stay in the city.
It will never be a case of if. It will always be a case of when I get out.
Yeah,
If
true.
you ever get in.
Also, sad note for you, Zart, no casinos here.
Aw, fine.
That's
Wait,
a
not even in the
Sandpoint
rich districts?
exclusive in this time. Currently, that's still a Sandpoint exclusive,
Yeah,
as
okay,
it's
okay,
like a recent invention of theirs.
Yeah. So yeah, so I bought 4 maps for 1 silver each and basically gave everyone a map.
The old lady of the shop is like, you made her day.
Nah. You said it was 1 silver, I don't care about silver pieces.
No, it's just like you get the feeling like there's a lot of competition
Ah, okay, like
for-
that.
for like
yeah.
the store. So she looked very happy that you walked into her store by random chance, and you know, it's a sweet old lady. Oh, Eadwig, it's not a hag before you start fantasizing about the next thing.
Like,
There are beast marks. It's a werewolf. That's why.
yeah, and also because in Dreams' game there was like an old woman selling stuff and it was instantly it's a hag and I was right.
This time it's just an old sweet lady.
Okay. So everybody can add a item on this loot map Strixon, I guess.
You
because we
can
also have
just
a map Zagrelos.
make a custom Strixon map.
I'll try to remember that I have a map and also I will be reminded.
Alright.
Lol.
So yeah,
I still have a vial of Gerald's blood in my inventory.
Wait, what?
It's
What
got to be
blood?
rotten by now.
of what blood?
Gerald's blood. Gerald's blood.
Gerald?
The
Oh.
old man in
That
Stonewood.
got murdered.
Oh.
Maybe I should dump that somewhere.
Preferably in a
no
sewer,
littering.
that's
No
gonna be-
littering here.
Ollin is gonna be the start of the Black Plague by pouring out a random bit of blood on the street.
Oh no. Yeah, what if the old man was
sitting
sick?
in a vial.
Yeah, if the old man was ill, then the whole of Stonewood would be dead by now as well. So,
Yeah.
well, we're gone.
Okay, so yeah, you guys left. You all have a map. Do we just end the session here? Or
Yeah.
there's like 5 minutes left-ish, but
There's too little time left anyway to do something, really.
Guys,
Maybe
I'm
So,
gonna be
yeah,
honest,
if
I'm
it would be like
really
we
fucking
could just
tired.
be like in front of the adventuring guild, I guess.
Yeah.
just help me remember. I'll put it in my notes. But afterwards, I want to go to the dockyard to see if I see any ships with that particular flag or sail that I
right.
had our friends in
I don't
Sandpoint.
remember it, but you know what it
Mhm,
is.
mhm.
Basically, the friends from Standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were told that, like, because of what you did for the mayor, if there was a ship nearby and you needed to travel, they would provide it for you.
Yeah.
And since you just have to get across the water, which is not that far away, actually, you know. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to Strixon, everybody.
Yay!
This is gonna be an
Small
interesting place
town.
to explore.
The capital city, next to capital,
capital.
That's
not
no
the
longer the
capital
capital.
city. It is
And yet-
actually the capital city. It's just rich snobs that made their own city that named it capital because they want to be like, we want to be the ones in control.
And we still can't make fun of city names, I guess.
Oh, this is just purely to get back at you guys for Eglalas. At one point, I was gonna have it be that where Strixon is over here, but then like capital was gonna be like all the way on the other side of the map. But I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be that mean.
It would be really weird. As in, I would expect it to be right next to it if they just sort of left
Yeah.
it.
It's
Trouwens,
like, we're gonna make our own city with blackjack and hooker.
Eén vraag, wat is trouwens de grap met Strixon? Ben je echt mee? Dat is echt van...